Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, you're welcome. My name is Anita Fon, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly subscribe. Hit the notification bell to get notified each and every time I upload a new tutorial to my channel. If you're a member, you are welcome back. Thank you for coming back to my channel. In my other tutorial, I didn't show you on how to cut this dress. Today I'm going to show you on how to sew everything up together. So if you want to know how I go about it, keep on watching. These are all my pieces, and I also went ahead to cut my lining at the same thing. So you can see I will not be using lining for the skirt part, but I'll be using lining for the top. This is my skirt. I have two pieces for the back and one piece for the front, and here are my pieces. What I did was to go ahead and added an interfacing to it, and I left ½ inch. The interfacing ended at my under bust. Okay, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'll be placing the center front with the side front. I'll be pinning them up together just like you can see me doing, like so. I'll go ahead and pin them up. I'll go ahead to repeat the same thing to the other side, and when I'm done doing so, I'm going to pick the side back and I'll be pinning it up with the side front just like so, placing right side facing each other. I'll do the same thing to the other side as well. When I'm done doing so, I'm going to pick up the center back and I'll be joining it up to the side back. Next thing I'll do is to go ahead and take my skirt and I'll be pinning up my dark. I already went ahead and traced up my dark and mark it where I'll be pinning it up. Okay, I'll pin that up and I'm going to do the same thing to this other side as well. After pinning that up, I'm going to do the same thing to the back piece and we'll take it to the machine and we're going to stitch that up. I'll also be stitching up by 3/4 inch that I added. I'll stitch 3/4 inch here, 3/4 inch here, and 3/4 inch here. I'll do the same thing here, and I'm going to repeat the same thing to my lining piece. Then I'll be starting from the downer part of the top. Look at what I'm doing here. I start from the downer part while going to the top part, especially from that curve side. When I'm done doing so, I'm going to do that's to join the side seams of the skirt as well. Next thing I did was to go ahead and press it flat, press the seam flat so everything will just lay flat. And I also did the same thing to my skirt. You can go ahead and zigzag that if you want to. I'll go ahead now to join the lining of the top with the main piece. while making sure everything is intact at the seam. Nothing should be twisted along the line. After pinning, I will take it to the machine. I'm going to stitch that up, and I'll be trimming of what I don't really need there, and I will notch that up. After notching, I'm going to take it to my ironing board. I will press everything up to lay it flat. I went ahead and turned the top to the downer part of the top. Remember, the downer part is open. I went ahead and turned it up, and I pressed everything up. And I did the same thing to the skirt. I pressed the side seams of the skirt, press up the dark. I'll be folding it over like this to notch the center of the skirt, and I'm going to fold the top as well to notch the center of the top. I'll be joining those two notches together. I'll be placing the notch of the top with the notch of the skirt, and I'm going to pin that up. When I'm done pinning, I'll take it to the machine. I'm going to stitch 1/2 inch away. After stitching, I'm going to trim off the excess and zigzag that as well. So now I'm going to be joining the back of the dress. I'll just go ahead and place it up like this while making sure everything matches up together, especially this top part. Then I'll pin that up. Then I'm going to mark up my 1 inch for the zipper allowance. Then I'll take up my zipper. I'm going to be placing it up like this. I'll mark where my zipper is going to end. I will mark and pin that up as well. Then from the downer part, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be leaving 15 inch open. Okay, this way we'll be able to walk freely. I will stitch an end there from where I pin it up. Remember, I said I'm going to be leaving the downer part open. I measure 15 inch. I'll be leaving that part open. Why stitch from where I end, where my zipper is going to be ending, I'll start stitching from there. Look at what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to stitch all the way to the other pin, 1 inch away. I will end here and back stitch there. When I'm done, I'm going to cut up my thread, and I'll go ahead to press it flat to lay everything flat. After laying everything flat, this is what it's looking like. The only thing left for me to do is to go ahead and hem the downer part of the dress. I'll go ahead just to fold it up like this, like so. I'm going to be folding it up like so. Then I'll fold it again like this. I will hem that with a hemming gum, press it up with a steam iron. Then I'll add up my zipper, and I'm done with this tutorial. So I hope you find this tutorial helpful. If you do, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, like, comment, and share. I hope to see you on my next DIY. Bye bye.